With Transition Bootcamp, students are going to be transitioning from one grade level to the next. Sometimes those transitions are really smooth where students will stay in the same building. They might just go down to a different hallway. However, in some cases, students are going to a new building, which can cause a lot of anxiety and stress within our students. So here is a boot camp to support students to be successful in that new grade level. This is a great activity to do at the end of the year. Right here, students are going to be able to add their badges where they can put their placeholder name and surname. They can add a photo of themselves using add media and going into the camera. They can also come in and write a goal statement where they can even think about what are my goals for next year. Then what students can also do is add a signature. They can write in their signature right here in this box. As they earn their badges, teachers can save these badges into their annotation bank, and as students add those in, they can grab and drop those different badges right onto the image as they earn them. This can be a great way to track students and their badges. So week 0, this is just going over with the students what boot camp is going to look like. We have week 0 where it's going to be a mental fitness test. Week 1 with different scenarios. Week 2 with the physical fitness. Week 3 is a digital support. Week 4, we're focusing on mental toughness. And week 6 is that graduation where students are earning any badges that they didn't get from the weeks before. Right here with week 0, students are going to use the shape tool. And they're going to come onto this document and they are going to rate how they're doing when it comes to starting a task that they don't want to do. Are they excellent at it or are they very poor at it? How good are they at staying on task? How great are their response skills? Students are going to come and rate their knowledge and their abilities using these rating scales. After that, students are going to grab the text box and think about what is one thing that they're looking forward to when it comes to junior high. What is one thing that they might be nervous about? What is one thing that they need to improve on? They can use this rating scale to kind of help them craft that improvement. They're also going to need to consider what do they need from their teachers this year to help them prepare for next year. Once done, students are going to focus on week 1, where they're going to come in and they're going to have different classroom discussions. As they complete these activities, they can cross off the list that they have done these different activities, and by completing all 5 and the inspection will grant them their badge. If students missed one or they didn't meet the inspection, they'll have a chance at the very end to retry and make sure that they are able to pass that scenario. They're going to reflect as well. What's their biggest success, challenge, and what did they learn? Students can use text, audio, or even video to respond to those prompts and those questions. It's time to prepare for your fitness test. Here, students are going to be tidying up and sending emails. Students have 2 inspections with this week, where again, they're going to be trying to get everything tidied up with their book bag and getting an email ready for their teachers. They have the same reflection questions as week number 1. Week 3, they're going to be practicing those digital skills where they're going to come in and complete a Cami scavenger hunt. They're going to watch a video and take notes with Cami. They're also going to learn about the understand menu and how it can help them in that next grade level. Then there's a couple Google activities for those students to also try out. Here's that scavenger hunt for students to be able to come in, test their knowledge when it comes to using the Cami tools. They're also going to have a video and they're going to be able to use maybe different graphic organizers, and they're going to take notes on what they just learned from that video. There's a new understand menu and they're going to be able to give it a go with an article or a math fact depending on what the teacher teaches that's rolling this out. They're going to try out all of these different tools and reflect on how it might help their learning. They have a reflection that is similar to week 1 and 2, and now they're ready for week 4, where students are going to prioritize, plan, and chunk. Based on your students' prior knowledge skills, you can add to these additional 2 columns. But here they're going to have certain assignments and they're going to have to create a list. They're going to plan and chunk. So here they'll have a list of assignments. They're going to have to figure out when they're going to complete those items in their to-do list. There's also going to be a schedule with important dates, maybe practice for swimming or practice for basketball, along with a test on Friday. Students are going to need to know when they need to study, when they might need to get things done for a project, and so using a calendar to help map out those skills. Students might have a task such as like writing a essay. They need to think about all of the steps that might be needed to chunk down that actual test. And then they're ready for graduation, where we can celebrate and have fun, and all of the students back up here will earn all of their badges. And again, you'll use that annotation bank to drag and drop those badges onto your student's screen.